Just before the video starts, I would like to shout out Antoni Sographos, Christian Kipoloni, Finny_07, Rock Alja, Attila Alkan, Oguzhan Alksular, and G Singh for subscribing to my channel. If you would like a shout out like them, subscribe to me and comment that you've done so down below. Anyway, onto the actual video now. Hello and welcome, this is Waffles1738 here, back with another video, and basically this video is an update in our kingdom and also the altar takings that happened. So you can see on the screen right now, we were in Friends Alliance and we helped them take altars and also took the rewards, as they're very nice and very helpful to help with your power growth. So having all these altar rewards really helped me get my first T4 unit. It's the quickest I've ever got T4, so I was happy with that, and these rewards are probably why. So we swarmed the altar, we had some T4 players here, we had a full T4 army attacking it, who tanked it, so it was quite easy to take down after that. So we were able to take it down since there's 400k T1 in it, or around that, 400k T2 or something, and it's not too hard to take down when you have the numbers we had. So in this next clip I'm about to show you, it was the other altar we took in this alliance. So instead of swarming it this time, we had a rally, as when I was there wasn't too many other stronger players there, so we couldn't really swarm it. So a rally was the best option. So we did the rally and people swarmed on top of it, and it seemed to work very well. So we did get the altar quite easily there. And obviously it's nice to get these rewards, so I wasn't the only one that came along for this. But we do port in and help attack it, because that's our way of repaying the reward, I'd say. So you can see here, this is one of the altars we took at our home alliance. So you can see here that we swarm this one, as we obviously have bigger numbers and better players and better powers, better commanders, since we're the top alliance in the kingdom, so it's easier to do this, and we also have higher activity. So we can just swarm it quite easily with multiple armies and take it and get the reward. We want to do it as quick as possible because we want the rewards as quick as possible, and if it's contested we don't want the opponent to get it. So this was another one of the altars we took, and you can see here, again we swarmed this one, so it was quite easy again, just swarm it with multiple armies, quite a lot of T4 and T3 here, so it wasn't too challenging at all. So yeah, so on my next clip, that's going to be our other altar that I recorded that we took. So again, we did swarm this one because it's quicker and you don't have to wait for the rally. So we just swarmed it and we took it quite easily. I didn't manage to record from the start, but I managed to record this much, so it wasn't too hard to take, so easily taken, and we could go and get some rewards from our friends. So in this next video you're going to see, it's of me helping one of my friends in a mini battle between some mini alliances. Now there is peace between them, there was really nice people on both sides, so it made no sense not to have any peace between them two. So we made peace and it's all okay there now. But this is what went on. I was there fighting for my friends and their alliance. So it was good fun and I got quite a lot of kills here, but there was also quite a lot of healing to come with it. So they had the numbers, but I had some T4 and they didn't have much T3 or T4 at all, so it wasn't too challenging when I took them on one or two at a time, but when I got swarmed by multiple armies it became harder. So there was just some little fights that I liked to record because it was quite fun for me to do it, and also I like to record it because it also shows you what has happened in my kingdom. So it wasn't a massive battle, it was between two smallish alliances, but one was bigger and stronger than the other, which is the one I was fighting, and they obviously had a lot more activity. So at this point I decided that I should back off because the healing costs, I didn't want them to be too high. So here was when level 1 passes opened, which was fairly recently. So this was a big battle we had with it. So it was a Friends Alliance and vs some other people. So obviously they both wanted the pass, but the side on the left their rally hit first, so they took it and they take it and they can rush through the pass. So at this point there was a lot of T3 and T4 involved, so it was quite difficult for the right side, who mostly had T2, to fight off the T3 and T4. So you can see that they burst through the gate here, and that's when all the fighting starts to take place. So some people start running away on the right side, which isn't a bad decision when you have full T4 armies coming through on the left, when none of you have T4. So people desperately want kills and desperately want to attack them, and you can see the rally here coming in, which was just a bit too late, and it's not going to make it. Didn't make it in time. They didn't get the occupation rewards, so they cancelled the rally, so all the troops go home. But the good thing when they're travelling as a rally is they're not really going to get attacked, as they're stronger as a rally. So when they're in that rally they can take less losses, so they can split up at the battlefield. So they run away because obviously when you've got a 44 army chasing you at this stage, you really don't know what to do. You really don't want to fight that. So, but this side had mostly T2, as I said, T2 and T1, so they have full T2 armies, which wouldn't cost massive healing costs or healing times. It's when there's a full T3 army against a full T4 army. That's when you're going to get a lot of healing if you're on the full T3 army. So you do need to swarm in this to take minimal losses if you're on the smaller side, but half ran away and half stayed to fight. So that's the first thing that went wrong. So obviously they weren't going to win the fight in the first place, as they had less people and less units and less power, all of that. So they were easily pushed off by the attacking side, and it was a good battle to watch as there were quite a lot of units, and you can see here how many lines there were, showing the amount of units and amount of participation in this battle. I would have loved to be here, but I did have a war quite recently, as you saw in the other clip, so that gave me some healing costs and I didn't have any healing speed ups left. Also, I had planned to go somewhere else to help them with their pass, so I didn't want to come here and hold them up or anything like that. So I was in that alliance waiting, and we were waiting for another member to come and rally the pass for us. You could see that there were a lot of numbers on both sides. EOS in total did have more numbers and more units and more participation, but they also had better buffs, better commanders and better troops. So that's definitely what gave them the upper hand in this battle, because LCDK were mostly just T2 units, which is really easy for these people to go up against in a battle. So it's funny when there's all the EOS members swarming a person, because then they all start returning and it's just funny to watch all the lines. So you can see who's actively watching their troops and not. So someone is fighting with a good trade there from LCDK, but they don't see that they're going to get attacked by multiple armies now. So they're getting swarmed by a lot more armies, and that's going to really damage them, and they're going to have high healing costs there. So they get sent home quite easily. So after that, there wasn't much fighting. It was just burning the flag and surrounding it, and there were no reinforcements coming in after that. So you can see here, we did our pass rally last because we felt it was easier that way, because we could let everyone go out and help who they wanted, get the rewards they wanted, and then everyone comes back and gets our reward. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please do leave a like on the video and subscribe to me. It'll mean a lot. Anyway, thank you for watching, and goodbye.